Okay, hello. This is a video for setting up for Xiranite Gourds and the new blueprints that are now available for, namely Wuling City and Marker Stone. There are new ones, a new one for Jingyu Valley, but you don't have to use it. Okay, so let's jump into it because I don't want to waste your time here. First things first, let's actually take a look at the AIC report. Big things in here: our sand leaf is balanced. Our cuprium or hetonite is relatively balanced. It kind of fluctuates, but it balances out. Sand leaf powder, it is 630, but because I'm making an HC Valley battery line, it's at 15, so this does balance out. I just have it unbalanced. I have so much in the bank, it's whatever. Zircon does balance out. It goes up and down, but it's about 37 a minute with the yield and usage. It's a little over 37, but this does even out. You will not run out of zircon. Cuprium solution, yeah, hetonite. There's the battery I'm using, and just burning it fully, it just makes it evenly, and uses even. We got about like 7.3 SC Wuling batteries, I believe, and with the DIGE oscillator, it's about like 2 or something a minute. Not making cuprium parts. Hetonite parts, it's 4.5 a minute, and the gourds are 12 a minute. So that's our output we're using for right now. Okay, so let's talk about Wuling City first real quick. First things first, in the back, you should already have, if you're setting down new blueprints, the old map still works, and just take a look at the map anyway. This conduit outlet and the one across the way from it, on the other side, both of those go to a single water pump back here. That one right there, that's split between 2 conduit inlets. And then for your manifold, you need 4 pumps. Just straight up 4 pumps going in. That's what we're going to be using, because we're going to make 8 forges. Also, if you're watching this, go to Marker Stone and just take out your Forge of the Sky. You can really blow away the whole base if you're going to set this up, because you got to redo the whole thing basically. But we're going to end up putting an 8th Forge of the Sky here. So there's 4 in the middle, 1 on the right, 1 on the left, and then the 2 at the bottom. Right, so that's 8. We need all that. Okay, this is for 12 Xiranite Gourds a second, which I keep wanting to call them Jade Gourds. These blueprints, I had to just fix one because I freaking did the same mistake. Actually, let me delete this guy real quick. Okay, so north, WC1, WC2, WC3. Then you got forge types A and B, right? So this is the first one. It goes up here. But how you want to align this is, once again, put a packaging unit here, and then go down like this, right? See how that lines up? So now you'll come into the blueprints, northwest. You can align the depot bus port with the packaging unit. They're both 4 width, right? Then after you get that one done, all the rest of them fall into place, right? So like WC2 goes right there. WC3 is the rest of the buses, so they'll go down below like that, I believe. That's all the buses and pipes. And then forge type A and B. Oh my god, I thought I got it. I'll fix that. But forge type B does not have, actually it's fine if that one has, I'll leave it. But forge type B does not have the forges in it. So when you place it down, you won't run to the limit. Okay, I think you got to put down like what, 1, 2, 3. So you'll end up with 3 forges set down by A. So I'll actually leave that one. That's fine. Then you just come in and set the rest of your forges as you want them. Didn't mean that. That's all the blueprints from here. That's A and B. Yeah, so that's everything from here. So make sure you have your water right. This is a lot easier than Marker Stone. Actually, let's talk about this stuff in the middle. So for batteries, you want to make sure this depot unloader is turned on, turn all these off, turn all these buildings off, and then turn these 3 depot loaders on. The shredding units, turn them on, the grinding unit on, the packaging unit on, right? So we'll have a full, and you can leave all this on this side, right? You have all this on. This gives us a little extra battery a minute, right? I don't have the DIGE as part of this battery, as part of the blueprint, and neither do I have this battery production. If you want that, just make it yourself or ask me, I'll give it to you. I just figure that I learned a lot of people run into facility issues with this thing, so that's why I took it out. You can manage your own power and just like burn 2 SE batteries and call it a day, right? Whatever you want to do. Let's look at Jingyu Valley real quick. Okay, the Jingyu Valley. I actually had made like a little depot bus thing here that I was going to do, but I decided against that. The big thing with the Jingyu Valley, if you have the sand leaf side set up, you actually don't need to change that. That blueprint has stayed the same. Where is it? Yeah, this is the same. I actually didn't need to mess with this thing. So that's the same. Now, on the left side, however, the water piping has changed a bit. And the positioning has changed a bit because now we have to turn on this one. This planter seed picker duo. These two stay off. So they're not off by default, so make sure you look at the map. Once again, it'll tell you. Not the NCAD map. I haven't made that yet. Just the map. Where's Jingyu Valley East? So this is the only one I got updated. Jingyu Valley East, right? You put it on top right there. If you want to like blow things away, like, oh, I want to blow away the old side and put this new one on. That's the wrong thing. You can go along the depot bus, the right side of the depot bus. That's what I used. So, like right here, you would do like this. Start on this little corner. Go down and to the left. Take all that. Other thing you'll need one more water pump turned on. One more water pump. So I have mine in this little corner. Right here. You kind of see where it fits. And you get a pylon up there. But run that into a converger on this corner. So these two combine, alright? And that's it. And then classic stuff. Put Jincao, as I learned it's pronounced, I'm sorry. Jincao in the seed picking, just put a stack and call it a day. And same for your sand leaf if you do move it. If not, it's whatever. You also do have a little space to put thermal banks here. That's what I did. So my thermal banks are right here. I think those are not in the... Yeah, they're not in the blueprint. I didn't redo the blueprint for the east side. Or, what is that? The east side? West side? The west side. I'm so confused. That's the south, actually. What the hell? Alright, well, whatever. Alright, let's go to Marker Stone. Because this is, of course, Marker Stone... Marker Stone's always the one, right? I did not know that blueprints copy... Or reactor crucibles in blueprints copy the setup you had for the port. So I did all that stuff in the document just for them to reset correctly. I was like, man, come on. But it's good to do it anyway. Okay, so here in Marker Stone, there's a lot going on. First thing, let's talk about pipes and conduits, because that seems to trip people up a lot. Where is it? I think it's this one. Yes, so this is the document. So instead of telling you got conduit 1, outlet 1, it's just however much it needs, right? And the total is here. You'll need 3 acid pumps, 4 water pumps, and 1 fluid supply unit, right? So make sure you have that set up in the back. Taking a look at mine back here, I have 5 water pumps. You will need 5 eventually. So if you want to set up 5, you can just set one off to the side. But 4 water pumps here. Actually, this one's turned off, but it's fine. This is going to a 1er. So when it says like needs 1 water pump, right? Like this says needs 1 water pump. This is what I mean. This 1 fluid pump is supplying to a conduit inlet, and it's going to the outlet and to wherever that one is, right? The only one that needs 2 is down here. So this guy right here that has 2 going in will connect to right here. Okay? Follow the map. If you get confused, just let me know. And the same for my acid pipes. The inlet manifold connects to the inlet manifold right there. You can see the big old hunker. Connect that. This one right here, it connects to the northwest. It's the one all the way in the corner up here. That's that one. And then this outlet here. This is an outlet for the fluid supply unit that connects on the corner over here. But make sure you get the right one. It'll be this one right here. That's where it connects to, okay? Also, when you put the blueprint down, make sure... Well, I'll come back to that because we have that pipe hanging there. So that's your pipes. Use the picture. It helps. Your pack, you can just move to, like, the east. Like, blow everything away, and then move your pack, like, over here on the east side somewhere. Because the order is you do west, then north, and then east. So you can align your pack when you put the north stuff down. Your reactors will freak out for the first like 10-15 minutes when you set all this down, but trust that they are working correctly, okay? They are working correctly. They're just a little weird. It's going to look clogged in all this. It's going to show clogged in some places. Just let it do its thing. It'll fix itself eventually over time. It needs to... It doesn't pass as much on this time, but it will work. Just give it some time. Okay. What else? So this is a heavy Xiranite. If you want to get rid of this guy, you can. If you want to get rid of these two in the back, you can. Because we're not making any of this right now. What is this? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. But I would say leave it because we're going to need it for phase 2. I'm pretty sure phase 2 is going to make us do something with heavy Xiranite. And if you want to make some liquid heavy Xiranite, you know, come over here, pull it out from here, and run it in. Make sure you turn it on over here. Right there. Turn that on. Look in the guide for this. The guide has pictures of how you get stuff to go where. If you want to make liquid heavy Xiranite. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to need it next patch to do some story stuff. And clearing some blight. Okay. Now. Your shredders and your refining units are going to clog because they're not using 100% efficiency. So don't worry about those clogging. Let's take a look at blueprints. Marker stone has 3. West zircon. East hedon. It's supposed to be heton. I keep calling it hetonite. What the heck? And then northeast gourd. So the first one you'll put down is the zircon. Let me turn. So this one you can align it using the manifold, the conduit in the corner. So you just put the conduit in the corner and place it down. You have to do this one first. Once you put this one down, you can actually connect the pack to it too. You can see kind of where it fits there. Right here, this little corner. What the? Give me the grid. Wow, okay. Normally it shows me the grid. I wish it would do this when I'm trying to take pictures, but okay, I guess not. Anyway, you can kind of align it with the grid right here of this one block and these 2 going in. You should have 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, right? You also need to turn off these 2 depot loaders. I should have done that or deleted them, but turn them off. Turn these 2 off because that's going to be too much Xiranite if you don't. Turn these 2 off as well. They're not going anywhere, so I guess you don't really have to, but turn those off. And I should have used the loaders instead of the protocol stats or whatever. Okay, so that's west. Let's look at northeast gourd, because now you should have the pack down. You come up here and put this down. So this you align using the 3 at the top and the bottom. You should align them with the pack outputs and put them down. All right, that's pretty, and they'll just start working on their own. You do need to come in and set the pack output. All of these should be Xiranite. All 6 of these need to be set to Xiranite. Okay, so set all 6 of those as Xiranite. Lastly, we have the hetonite side, not hedonite. You place this down by aligning the corner again. The bottom, the southeast corner, you see? Align that up. And bam, you're good. The pipes are weird there, right above that. That's because I've changed it and changed it back. It's not going to affect anything, excuse me, for you. When you set this hetonite down, you don't have to change anything. It'll just start running. Let it run. You can turn off this Yazin if you don't want to make Yazin, which, I mean, whatever. If not, it'll just clog and it won't do anything. It won't hurt anything. But the big thing you need to do is come over here and run this pipe. This pipe right here. Run this pipe down, down, up, and into this water treatment unit where the converger is. Alright, I think it's actually like stops here, so you have to go like just right here. You'll see the pipe. I don't think you have to set anything else out here. All the ports and stuff are already configured. You probably might have to close this port by enabling it, turning it on, letting it close if you don't want to make liquid heavy Xiranite. Enable this port if you don't want to make gearing units. Enable this one and this one. Enable both. If you have this enabled, just disable this one and let it run into the loader. Alright, and disable this guy as well. That'll let it all go into your bank. I think that's everything. Then you're making gourds. Gourds are being made up here. It looks really tacky. It's temporary. I know we're not using this for phase 2, so it looks a little janky, but don't worry too much about it, alright? That's it. That's the whole video. If you run into any problems, please let me know. For any of you who haven't, as messaged me, you know I am ravenous about helping you get your stuff working. Normally it's some kind of water issue. I didn't do a very good job of explaining that the first time, so that's on me. What the freak? Okay. Alright, so that's it. I don't think there's... Let me make sure there's nothing else I missed. Your 8... Yeah, you move the forge here, so you have the 8 forges over in Wuling City. Make sure you enable those and everything around it. We talked about the Gensal stuff. We talked about outputs already. That's it. You're good. You should be good. Alright, if you run into any problems, let me know.